The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to...
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Harris. Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, they've got Joe Harris. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Green, and it's Jordan in at center, locking down the middle. And there's the pass to Irving. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kevin, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Green against Simmons. Howard outside for Simmons. Can't hit that one. Jordan with some nice D.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from you.
And it's good. 2 points.
Oh, and that catch and shoot, Jay, from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pass.
Here's Simmons. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
That was a long time coming. Took him 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
Harden scanning the floor. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Goes back up. Bucket is good. Harden's got his second bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And the shot goes in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Here's Irving. Rebound by the 76ers.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul. Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. Irving misses.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Maxey, no good. The Nets with the lead. Aldridge with it, picked up by Harris. The kick out to Irving. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 5 now.
You want to know what sets up Irving's drives? I mean, his ability to hit from distance, his handles, his game. He has it all.
Now, here's Maxey. Three-pointer. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Harden the pass to Claxton. Brown kicks to Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. Down low, here's Irving, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. He's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Milton the pass to Maxey. Now, here's Milton. He's covered by Irving. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes to Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Pass to Claxton. And here is Irving. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
Now, here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Takes it off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The deep.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. And the versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And it's Irving missing. The 76ers trail by 3. And that one's good. Thibault's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving passes to Griffin. Out to Harris. Pass to Claxton. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
The 76ers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving him. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Outside Irving. Over Simmons. Irving against Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots a three-pointer off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Scott kicks to Simmons. Back to Scott. Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the shot goes in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Simmons against Irving. Now the pass to Harris. Offline with his 3. The 76ers lead. To the paint. And slammed in by Howard.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Irving against Simmons. Irving dishes to Harris. Irving against Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. It's blocked. Pushing it up. And a wide open look for Simmons. They get it again. Goes back up. Another shot. Howard, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Irving looking for an opening. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 12 in the game. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, who didn't have any opportunity to play with up close. I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home that alley-oop.
Irving kicks to Brown. A three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. 27 seconds left in the first half. Simmons rebounded by the Nets. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Aldridge comes in for Blake Griffin. Green, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And James Harden has subbed in for Irving.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Harden with it.
It's not an easy job to guard Harden. It's made even harder when his mid-range game is working.
Now Curry. Gets it off. Oh, he hit it! He hit it! Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple back. And that should...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Philadelphia making a change here. Reed's checked in. Outside, Simmons. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Harden outside. Back to Jordan. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Over in the corner, Green.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Curry looking around. Now the feed to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Harden the pass to Harris. Simmons against Harden. No good on the shot. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Harden. Inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
And a deep three from Curry. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving against Curry. Irving's shot is good.
Oh, look at that. Irving just leaked out wonderfully in transition. He's a remarkable decision maker in fast break situations.
Simmons passes to Reed. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They kick it out to Green. Reed against Harden. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Oh, this is where Simmons does the most damage. I mean, he's an electrifying, dynamic transition player who torches defense.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Harris, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the Nets with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
76ers moving the ball around. And the 3 off target. Nets trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Blake Griffin comes in for Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. And 1:01 left in the third. And Howard with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And here's Harden. He has 6. Brown drives in. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin finds Harden. It's good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Maxey. Passes it to Korkmaz. To the inside, Scott. And he uses the glass on the layup. Scott's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The kick out to Brown. He dishes it to Griffin. Scott pulls it in.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
And so it's Philadelphia up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the 76ers. Scott is out there with Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Brazdeikis in at the 3, the small forward. Aldridge dishes to Griffin. Back to Aldridge. From 13. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Maxey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 16. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Here's Maxey. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Irving with a clean look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The 76ers leading by 17. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by the Nets. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Harden. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
But Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
Here's Thibault. Pass to Maxey. From beyond the arc, Griffin grabs the board. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Kept alive. Here's Harden on the wing. Puts up a 3, but they recover it. Kicks to Griffin. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Scott. Thibault with the ball. Pass to Maxey. Here's Brasdeikis. There's the dish to Scott. Just 4 to shoot. Maxey, no good. Nets trail by 15. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. He tries for 3, and the 76ers get it back. Here's Reed. The kick out to Scott. And the pass to Thibault. Second chance shot. Feeds it to Reed. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Dwight Howard.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebound stats.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
On the wing, Green. Simmons against Green. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Trying to get something going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, look, his footwork, his balance. Simpson stays in control when attacking the defense.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Reed. Here's Llewellyn. He's guarded by Howard. Pass to Perry. Out to the right wing. Here's Chiota. Pass to Perry. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The 3 from Johnson. Nets with the new shot clock. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Perry. It's stolen by Harris. Now Simmons. Here's the 3. And that one is off. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And tonight's note, and we've got time.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Howard is out there with Harris. Then it's Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Simmons in at the point guard. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Holiday dishes to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. And stolen by Simmons. Fast break Philadelphia. Simmons is running. Jumps up. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here is Holiday. And no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Harris. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez, because he's been able to step out and shoot threes, along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Bucks. Just 5 on the clock. Over onto Kumbo. That one a little long. On offense here, the Bucks. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Clock at 6. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
Well, you can see why Green is considered this classic 3-and-D type player we talk about today. Challenges the shooter that time.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Holiday against Simmons. And it goes down 2 points.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Holiday against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. Terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here is Forbes. Here's Connaughton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Bucks.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Connaughton. 76ers getting the bucket. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Korkmaz. Off target from 3-point range. Bucks trail by 6. Now here's Middleton. Got it off in time, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2000.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks. PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. Forbes dishes to Tucker. Here is Forbes, defended by Scott. Here's Tucker. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And here's Maxey. The dish now to Reed. Pass to Maxey. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Holiday. Not a lot of room. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups, more than capable of getting up there to the rim.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Reed. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Holiday. The pass to Tucker. Back to Holiday for the 3. Come on. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. In the corner, Simmons with it. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
To the left side wing. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Simmons. Back to Holiday. It's blocked. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Another shot. Howard kicks to Scott. All alone. And it falls over the rim and in. And now it's a 9-point 76ers lead. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Here's Connaughton. Here's Lopez. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Scott. Stolen by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Here's Connaughton. Trying to get open is Lopez. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Simmons finds Harris. This one for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 9. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Brasdakis. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Bucks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Giannis high post. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Connaughton passes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
Outside, Simmons. Takes a 3.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They've got the 7-point lead. That's all for now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world played this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Green. Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Simmons. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. And the 76ers call time here. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So he saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Knocked away. Shot clock at 5. Green in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Green, no luck. Bucks trail by 8.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Great tee that time from Middleton. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Simmons looking around. Passes to Howard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And you'd like him to be a little bit more dependable on these and one opportunities and see that free throw percentage go up just a bit, but fending off the defense and showing them who the big man is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. DiVincenzo kicks to Forbes. And it's sent back by Howard.
Now that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Puts up a 3. Maxey, no good.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Portis finds Middleton. Fires from 18. It's good. Middleton's got his first basket.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. Dishes it to Forbes. Kicks it down to Middleton. Over Milton. Misses off the right iron.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 7. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Forbes dishes to Middleton. Over Milton. Another miss by Middleton.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. The shot no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Middleton outside. Over Maxey. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Middleton's got his second basket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Milton the pass to Curry. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. DiVincenzo finds Tucker. Back to DiVincenzo. Here is Forbes. To the middle and stolen by Howard. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Howard.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
24 seconds left to play here in the third. DiVincenzo with it. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Portis. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Maxey. Drops in the breakaway layup. Maxey's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Down low. The pass to Portis. Over Reed. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Maxey passes to Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The shot by Middleton, wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Thibault, the pass to Scott. Now, here's Maxey, guarded closely. Pass to Milton. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball's knocked loose. Middleton on the wing. Passes it to Connaughton. From 13, Portis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now, here's Maxey. One-on-one here. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. To the paint. Harris looking it over. And it's good off the back rim and in. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And that one, good. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
Lopez powering through that time.
The 76ers leading by 6. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Simmons dishes to Howard. And they pick up 2. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Curry attacking. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here are the 76ers now. It's a 5-point game. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Howard kicks to Curry. And a wide open look for Simmons. The offensive rebound outside for Curry. Launches a 3. Simmons can't get it to go.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Pass to Connaughton. Inside, here's Lopez. That shot, no good. So the 76ers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that is
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Curry. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Young outside. Pass to Collins. And stolen by Harris. Here's Curry, and Capella sends it back. Young inside. Simmons is there. Harris looking it over. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with a ridiculous dunker off the drive.
Young outside. Goes back up. He lays it in.
You know, you love the effort. Forget the size disadvantage. Young's willing to go down there and mix it up.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play. Yeah, good job to take it right at the lead.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And Philadelphia making a change here. Reed's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Young outside. Hunter dishes to Young. Pass to Herter. 4 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Capella, great positioning on the putback.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Simmons passes to Curry. To the inside. Reed misses.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
It's stolen by Curry. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Simmons against Young. The second chance effort, and Capella with the layup. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Poked away. Simmons dishes to Reed. That one goes. Count it. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Howard wide open. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Williams passes to Capella. Back to Williams. Williams double team. A pass to Capella. With the tip, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
No excuse for not boxing out Bogdanovich. He'll torch you for that mistake more often than not.
Simmons against Williams, and stolen by Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Hawks have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. And Simmons slams it in.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
And Williams, here we go. And stolen by Simmons. Harris with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Harris, good.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Outside Williams. Feeds to Capella. Rebound by the 76ers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And he makes that one.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Here's Williams. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers ahead, up 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
They've got Gallinari. Tony Snell is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. His three-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 3. The drive by Simmons. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Williams kicks to Okongwu over Howard. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxi's checked in to the wing right side. Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses, just a lethal concoction.
And it's sent back by Howard. And they'll keep possession. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Capella. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. And Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
Here's Young. To the middle. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Capella.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Young. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got 6.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
And Young, here we go. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely, off target at the rim.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And stolen by Thibault. And now the 76ers on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Tobias Harris is checked in for Scott. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Here's Reed. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. .110 left in the first half of basketball. Williams looking around. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
Simmons passes to Reed. And Simmons slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Williams can't get it to go. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 4. Good on the shot. Harris has got 6.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way when he's that intense.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 6 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Young. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they... And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers lead by 6.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sport. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Clint Capella has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. They've got Howard. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Green in at the 3 spot.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Young taking his time here. Count that one. Young's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Simmons. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Young outside. The tray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The drive. Oh!
The versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Young outside. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. Goes up at the stripe. Again, Young missing.
You just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Young drives in. Out to the right wing. Hunter dishes to Young. No good, unable to end this run.
But he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And it's Green missing. The Hawks trail by 12. Pass to Herter. And stolen by Harris. Down low. Deflects the pass. Capella with it. 13 points in the game. Count the basket. Herter's got his first points in this one.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Collins against Simmons. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. It's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Young inside. Simmons is there.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
Simmons passes to Howard. Outside for Simmons. No good on the 3. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 10-point game. The dish to Collins. Shoots the 3. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
Curry wide open, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Young in the corner, back to Herter. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
The Hawks trail by 9.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Pass to Herter. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Tony Snell is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Williams. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
The Hawks trail by 11. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Williams can't hit. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Maxey passes to Reed. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Thibault. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The Hawks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Got a piece of it. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Okongwu. And no good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Out to Gallinari. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Gallinari attacking. Passes it to Snell. To the middle. And stolen by Thibault. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Brazdeikis. Scott, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Scott's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Williams with a clean look. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Right side, Scott. Gallinari with the rebound. Hawks have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And Scott has it in the corner. Lots of room. And he overshot that one, missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. 1:46 left in the game.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
The Hawks trail by 15. Outside Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let him. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Both teams will make substitutions. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Curry looking around. Back to Simmons. Shot on the wing. Atlanta with the rebound. Cabela's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
This is a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dwight Howard.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Young outside, from the arc, hits it from three-point range.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board. Hard work on the boards, a lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Curry outside, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, it's nice to have Dwight Howard on the end of the break. Not much is going to go wrong when he's the guy finishing it off.
Young outside. Again, Young missing. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Outside, Simmons. Over Collins. Off the mark. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them this Gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta. Reading a view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. An overhead look at down and with pregame.
Hey, Kevin. With
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. So the Nets starting 5. We've got Jordan. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. And for Philadelphia, Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the power forward position. Now here's Harden. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia.
And it's kind of a running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And he could not get that one to go. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia. Jordan kicks to Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Now here's Simmons. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green, and it's Brown in for James Harden. Now here's Simmons. He has 6, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Pushing it up. Scott, the pass to Maxey. Back to Scott. Out to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Irving. And that one drops. Irving's got 6.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Brown. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Irving from long range. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Now, here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. To the inside, Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Howard's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Aldridge with some nice D.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
I'll tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Harden with it, and it's Howard picking him up, and there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Simmons checked in for Maxey. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in for Harris. And Howard with the stuff.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Harden draws the double. In the corner, it's Griffin. Harden surveying the D. Passes to Jordan. Griffin trying to get open. Simmons with the defensive effort.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone.
That was a strong dunk.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Here's Harden. Shot to stop the run. Can't connect from short range. Philadelphia leading by 5. Bobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Harden finds Griffin. Back to Harden. Outside, Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. 1:43 left here in the second. A shot by Milton, no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Offensive rebound, Nets. And Harden with the stuff.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Simmons against Harden. And then Simmons slams it in.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And Harden with the stuff.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Good work there as it goes. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Howard with the steal. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Harden, no good. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-7 run. They get the rebound. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, you know, Harris is an active player. I mean, he's smooth and he's skilled, but he's also a guy that's got some grit and grind to him as well and gets in there and keeps possessions alive.
And stolen by Harris. And so it's Philadelphia.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds. Thanks for joining us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Green out there with Harris. Then there's Howard. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Here's Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from James Harden.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And on the way from Irving for 3, feeds it to Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
Harden against Simmons. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Reed, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons against Harden. The drive by Green. The dish now to Reed. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pops it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Green. Basket counts.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
From deep, Harden. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 6.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
Harden outside. Pass to Irving. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Curry wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Nets trail by 7. Here's Irving. And the layup is good. He's got 8.
How about Irving showing you great energy there, just refusing to be boxed out.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Reed. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Here's Harden. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Simmons passes to Reed. Here's Harris. Back to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Green.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
On the wing, Brown. Defended by Thibault. With 1 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard. The Nets shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. And both free throws good for Johnson. He gets it up. That shot misses. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Philadelphia. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going, we've got Brown. He's out there with Irving. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Nobody near Irving. Sinks the triple.
Not just range, but confidence, too. Irving can capitalize from way downtown.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. Howard kicks to Milton. Back to Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I think you just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, I mean, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
And both free throws good for Howard. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 4. Again, the Nets for 2.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Harris finds Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now, here's Irving. Defended by Thibault. Griffin passes to Aldridge. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And he gets it to go. And now a 6-point Philadelphia lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. The kick out to Aldridge. Outside Griffin. Back to Aldridge. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
How about that for the old up fake? Aldridge knows exactly how to get a defender off his feet.
And the 76ers with some changes. Scotty's checked in for Tobias Harris. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. The Nets also changing it up. Joe Harris is checked in for Griffin. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
Here's Harden and the jam by Harden.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Outside, Simmons. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Howard. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harris finds Irving. That one's not going to go. Curry with some nice D. Here's Simmons. Cloak loose. And Simmons slams it in.
Slashability of Simmons. Really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive, cutting mentality.
And a deep three from Irving. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14.
Because he knows how to come through, you know exactly why they go to Aldridge in these spots.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Curry, here we go. That one good for 2. And the 76ers lead by 6.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. Do not expect anything less from Irving, a clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
Outside, Simmons.
Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far. Reedy's checked in for Mike Scott. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Green in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Howard's shot is good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Simmons with it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Beyond the arc. Good work defensively by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Green with the ball. Some solid defense from Reed. So Philadelphia wins it. It was a fantastic ball. Incredible sit, and they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, they've got Howard. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Green, and it's Harris in at the power forward position. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Simmons. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense.
And Simmons slams it in.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
That's about as high percentage a look as you're going to get. Running the floor beautifully.
Now here's Lopez. Holiday left side. Howard with the steal. And here we go again. The 76ers on the break. And Simmons kicks to Green. And the rejection by Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
They get a hand on it. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Howard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Holiday surveying the floor. That one goes in. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo defending. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Outside Holiday. Giannis outside. Dishes it to Lopez. Back to Giannis. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots. Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Dwight Howard. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the lapse on defense.
The Bucks trail. DiVincenzo with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Harris. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Howard's shot is good.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Giannis passes to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Maxey passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Bucks trail by 4. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Portis. Here's Connaughton. And the pass to Forbes. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound and stolen by Howard. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers on top, up 4. And recently on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. Portis can't get it to go.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
So it's the Bucks now after the Sixers pick up 2. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. Just his first attempt and misses it off the right side of the rim. Philadelphia leading by 6. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Howard drives in. Out left to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Now, here's Thybulle. Defense right on him. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, at this stage of his career, Howard knows what shots to take. I mean, he's a smart offensive player.
Forbes dishes to Middleton. Back to Forbes. And Middleton now atop the key. It's stolen. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Reed is checked in for Dwight Howard. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Now, here's Maxey. A 3-ball. The 76ers with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Holiday. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And the dunk by Reed.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And it's Reed pulling it down. The 76ers leading by 8. To the middle. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And stolen by Scott. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Back to Holiday. To the inside. And stolen by Thibault. 3-pointer on the way. Maxey, no good. Bucks trail by 10. 46 seconds left in the first half. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Maxey. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to Connaughton. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Lopez left side. Some solid defense from Reed. That one, no good. And so it's Philadelphia. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, Dwight Howard had no problems getting going. He had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 2. And that'll do it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Green is out there with Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Bucks trail by 8. And here's Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. Outside, Simmons. Up top, Curry. Defended by DiVincenzo. Curry passes to Howard. That shot off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Holiday with it. Right side out of Kumbo, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Javi Portis is checked in for Lopez, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Antetokounmpo. Simmons' shot is good.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Back to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Middleton. It's stolen by Green. The drive by Simmons. Here's Harris. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Bucks trail by 8.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Middleton finds Portis. Got a piece of it. Back to Middleton. And the Bucks miss again.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and not playing with much intensity.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Harris wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Holiday against Simmons. And the 76ers get it back to the paint. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist from Simmons. Howard's got 12 in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 8 points for Drew Holiday.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Now here's Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. A floater. Good on the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Holiday. 8 points for him. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. And the basket is good.
He's a real threat from those in-between spots. Portis is someone you got to be up on.
Holiday against Simmons. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was...
Oh, the power on that throw-down!
Wow. Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Passes to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Back to Portis. Now the 76ers on the break with 2 seconds left. And that one's good. Maxi's got 6.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Maxey passes to Milton, and that one drops for him. Milton's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here is Forbes. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A three-pointer is right on target. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. And there's the pass to Maxey. From deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. The dish to Howard. Count it.
You got to appreciate the scoring ability of Howard, a hulk of a player who knows how to get into a comfort zone.
Bucks trail by 14. Giannis dishes to Forbes. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Reedy's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. A nice shot by Simmons.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. And here is Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Lets it go with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Nora. He dishes it to Lopez. Pass to Nora.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys.
That's a great dunk.
Freakish athletically.
That's
Wow.
how you do it.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, if you're a fan of this team, you couldn't be happier. What a performance.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Fires the three. The rebound by Brook Lopez. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday against Simmons. And Giannis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And here's Simmons for three. They get it back. Howard fires for three. Simmons can't get it to go. Aston Warren. From deep. From deep three-point range. Misses. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater. Certainly one of the most beautiful structures. And a look at the status here of both teams, injured players, and who will not be in the lineup.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one. So I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Green is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. Then it's Simmons. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard position. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Howard finds Simmons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now Young. Comes up empty from the left block. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Harris. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He's a fluid athlete who knows what he's doing. Nice finish by Tobias Harris in transition.
Curry against Young. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Green. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Simmons after the basket by Atlanta. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes.
Here's Herter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Herter is 6'6" with a long frame.
Inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Here's Herter. The shot will not fall. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They kick it out to Green. Back to Harris. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Harris against Collins. Feeds it to Capella. Young looking around. That shot is off. Simmons with the defensive effort. Over Young. Rebound by the Hawks.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Herter. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Simmons. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Now, here is Young to the inside. Here's Capella, and it's sent back by Howard. Now the 76ers on the break. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Tobias Harris.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Young against Simmons. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
There's 18 seconds left in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young passes to Capella over Howard. The Hawks again can't hit. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Maxey. And he comes up with the deuce.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Korkmaz at the 4. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Milton with it. Pass to Scott. And that one hits back iron.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Okongwu kicks to Snell. Williams inside. Second shot opportunity, and Okongwu finishes it off. Okongwu's now got his first bucket in this one. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Williams comes with a double team. The kick out to Scott. Maxey passes to Scott. Can't hit from in close.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Molinari dishes to Okongwu. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Okongwu's now got 4 points now in the quarter. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Thybulle. Now, here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Williams scanning the floor. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Milton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. John Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Snell kicks to Okongwu. Back to Snell. Now the pass to Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot, and it's in there. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Scott converts on the jumper for the easy 2. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side, Bogdanovich. Over Milton. Bogdanovich, no luck. Philadelphia leading by 7. One-on-one here. Uncovered. Maxey unable to get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. This one for 3. Scott pulls it in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Yes, that goes in. Milton's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Out to Gallinari. For Philadelphia, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Maxey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Getting into the paint, drawing contact. That's a focal point for Gallinari.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Gallinari hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Young against Simmons. Outside Curry. There's the triple.
Nice stop from Kevin Huerter.
And that does it for the first half of play. Philadelphia ahead, up 7. And we'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Ben Simmons. Had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 patrolling the paint. The Hawks trail by 7. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Philadelphia shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Curry passes to Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And not a whole lot that he can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. He can't get it to go.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Young's shot is off.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Curry outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Now Howard. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Huerter passes to Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Reedy's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Then for the Hawks, Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
Maxey passes to Thybulle. The feed to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them, a spark that turned things around.
The three. He can't get that one to fall. And Philadelphia the other way now. Outside, Scott. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Launches it. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Snell. He feeds it to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Maxey. Yep, that one goes in there. Maxey's got 6.
Very smooth finish with the finger roll.
Got it up. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Ben Simmons. Green is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Williams inside. Simmons is there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Simmons against Williams. And stolen by Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes to Okongwu. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Count it, good.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
It's stolen by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the middle, deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Young outside. Over Simmons, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Clock at 4. Here's Collins. Atlanta again missing. Philadelphia leading by 9. Simmons on the wing, defended by Young. No good from Simmons. Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hunter, no good. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Howard dishes to Simmons. For 3, Harris. But they get it back. From deep. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Howard finds Green. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Hunter. They get the rebound.
And right there you see Herter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Young with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Herter. Finished off the break. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
I like seeing this from a young player. Kevin Herter taking big shots.
Good drive by Simmons. Back to Howard. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Count it.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. Simmons against Young. Simmons passes to Howard, and it's good for 2.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Young outside, takes a 3. Rebounded by Howard.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know.
Look at that.
Nice.
And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Checking in for the 76ers.
And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9 points. Young way outside. Off target from outside. Joe. And the 76ers get it back. He can't hit that time. So Philadelphia wins it even early on in this one. It seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm.